one day. If it took 10 years, would have understood that it was a gradual decline. But in one day, lost all his sons, lost all his daughters, lost his cattle, lost his estates, his investments, everything left in one day. The only thing Job had was his relationship with God, his wife, and his life. And as if that were not enough, Satan comes again, plaguing Job with sicknesses. There were all kinds of boils that came out of his body. Job reduced himself to the dust of the earth. This was a man who moments ago was the wealthiest man and inspiration to all around the East. Now he had been reduced to nothing. And the wife had to stand close to him, standing, committing her vow that she made while she married him. And she got angry, she got sad at a point. The Bible says she told him, do you still retain your integrity? He said, curse God and die. The woman was not wicked, she was tired. When people are tired, don't believe what they say. Sometimes they say things that don't make sense, they don't mean it. It's simply a product of exhaustion. Are we together? There are men who, when they are exhausted, they can look at God and say, God, I hate you. Don't be too quick to judge. Exhaustion can reprogram your thinking. It can make you to say things to men and to God that you will end up regretting. Exhaustion can stretch men to do things that you cannot imagine. Hallelujah. She said, do you still hold on to your integrity? Curse God and die. And Job said, no, all the days of my appointed time I will wait. He says, I will wait. There is something I know about God, that he will come. Hallelujah. When you go through storms, you lose many things and it brings you pain. Can I tell you, losing truly brings pain. There are people who have lost loved ones. There are people who have lost offices. There are people who have lost things. There are people who have lost opportunities. There are people who have lost relationships. There are people who have lost certain access, certain doors. It brings a lot of pain. I know someone who, true story, the person had an accident and he had to quickly come out, but the car was damaged. The gas was already leaking and he watched his car burn. There was nothing he could do. There was no way, there was no use trying to stop it. He stood there, he was safe, just a few bruises, but he watched the car burn right in front of him, and all that was left was just the metals there. Everything. He left home with a healthy car, happy, smiling, and by noon, it was just the carcass of that car that was left there. Have you lost something in your life? Then you understand what pain is about. Hallelujah. Yes, sir.